What's up everyone, my name is Alex Costa and it is 2021, which means it's time to talk about fashion trends. Specifically today though, I want to talk about fashion trends that need to go away, that need to die this year in 2021, please. It's funny because 2020 brought some crazy trends. You know, people were home, people didn't really want to explore too much with fashion, people grew out their hair and it looks kind of crazy. And fine, but 2021 is here, so it's time to change. And yes, obviously we talk about men's fashion on this channel, but that is not all. I also talk about men's hair, men's grooming, men's fitness, dating advice, and so much more here. So if you'd like to join the YouTube family, hit that subscribe button below and I can teach you all I know about those topics. Let's start with one of my biggest pet peeves. Big name brands all over the clothing, like logos on logos on logos. It's too much. I think honestly these outfits just lack creativity. It's like a black sweater with just Balenciaga, 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 or Gucci, Gucci. It's like, okay, I get it. You paid a lot of money for your clothes, but please, like, you don't have to tell everyone, right? Also, just because you paid a lot of money for your clothes doesn't mean that you're stylish. It just means that you have a lot of money to burn. I get it. Sometimes it can look cool in a street style kind of way. I understand that it can look awesome, but it can also look very tacky. So be careful with the way that you style those. It's all in the styling. And also it's really about how often you wear those pieces, because if you bring it out once in a while, it looks cool. It's amazing. It's like, wow, you got that sweater. That's awesome. But if you wear it all the time, it's like, okay, I get it. I get it. You purchased that. You spent money on those clothes. Don't need to see it anymore. Let's go for item number 2. I am hoping that these will go away in 2021. Look, I love sweatpants. I really do. I'm wearing sweatpants right now and you can't even tell. And they are very, very comfortable. And I'm wearing them because I'm home and we've stayed home a lot of 2020. So sweatpants were obviously trending last year. This year, we are hoping to be able to go outside again. We are hoping to be able to enjoy our lives again. And that is when we will no longer need the sweatpants. Hopefully. I talk about joggers all the time and tailored sweatpants and I absolutely love them, and you know, I'm gonna continue to wear them obviously, especially during quarantine. But the moment that we can go outside and enjoy our lives again, trust me, I'm getting rid of them. I'm gonna rock some jeans, some chinos, I'm gonna rock some cargo pants because those are trending. I just wanna change it up. And it's kinda sad because you know what? My sweatpant collection in 2020 grew a lot. I have a lot of sweatpants right now from every brand you can imagine and every color you can imagine and every fit you can imagine, but I'm still hoping that I can wear normal clothes again this year. Next on the list, I never thought these would actually make it. I never thought these would actually become popular and cool, but you know what? They did. In 2020, CROCS were pretty popular, man. I can't believe I'm talking about them, but you know what? You guys have been seeing them everywhere. Post Malone has a CROCS collection in collaboration. It is insane to me. I mean, the guy is basically the modern day rock star and he's wearing CROCS. I get it, there's all these different colorways. They're very comfortable, apparently. I've actually never tried one on, but I don't care how comfy or how colorful they are. They don't look very good. So in my humble opinion, CROCS, rest in peace in 2020. Let us have 2021, please. I think one day I'm gonna try a pair of CROCS and they're gonna be so comfy and so amazing that I'm gonna eat my words and I'm gonna be like, oh man, I'm just gonna wear CROCS every day now for the rest of my life. If I do, I'll make a new video about it. Don't worry. This next one, it's funny because I didn't like it at first and then I started liking it way more. And it's tie-dye. You know, tie-dye at first I was like, man, this looks so bad. It's just a bunch of colors. It's too much. I don't like it. It looks crazy. Over time though, they started to make better tie-dye. It just started to look a little bit better, or maybe my eyes adjusted to it, or maybe it was just everywhere so there was nowhere to hide. Either way, by the end of 2020, I actually was starting to enjoy tie-dye. It's not something that I would wear, but I would see people wearing them or see people on social media wearing them. And man, it looks cool. It looks awesome. It's bringing that vintage vibe back, and I was all about it. So I don't want it to die in 2021. I just think it will slowly start to fade away just because the vintage vibe, I think, has reached its peak. And I think it will slowly start to dial back now. That's how these trends work, right? It's all about they come and go, come and go, come and go. So I think tie-dye has reached a peak and now I think it will slowly start to decline and we won't see as much of it by the end of 2021. I will say there's one exception personally that I do not like this type of tie-dye, and there's a tie-dye tank top to work out in. Those look horrible in my opinion. So tie-dye, everything else, socks, shoes, clothing, fine, but the tank top, it's like, if you're going to a music festival, I get it. If you're gonna work out, probably not the best option. Next on the list, and I love that we're having fun with this one, man. It's Birkenstocks, and those just look, it's not the vibe. It's the grandpa sandals, you know? Like, I don't get how they came back, but they did, and they were all over. 2019, they started coming back. 2020, you still saw them. I think in 2021, they'll start to slowly fade away again. One of my biggest idols, man, John Mayer. I mean, the guy's a legend in my opinion. He has one of the coolest watch collections in the world. He has been on top of the pop music game for years, right? And he was wearing those sandals, and John Mayer, man, why? Why? But I mean, he's John Mayer. You know, he can wear whatever he wants. And that's not all, guys. You guys can wear whatever you want to. Obviously, I make these videos, you know, and I try to joke around here. You know, when it comes to fashion, wear whatever makes you feel comfortable, whatever makes you feel good. So obviously, we try to kind of figure out what these trends are gonna be every single year. And most of the time, we do pretty damn good. We do really good. But you know what? This is not in any way, shape, or form black and white. There's a lot of gray area there when it comes to fashion, and you should definitely just experiment and wear whatever you like. By the way, I forgot to say this, but the Birkenstock sandals are actually not cheap. They're pretty expensive, so it's just, I don't know why people enjoy them so much. Next on the list, something that I've definitely been known to wear when I go out to the beach. Well, as of recently, right? It became kind of a trend in 2019 for me anyway. Short shorts. And short shorts kind of, you know, just blew up all of a sudden. And then now it's slowly starting to not look as good anymore. And you know, Dan Bilzerian likes to wear those. They're very short. And now look at those photos now, and it just does not look as good. It does not look as appealing. And that's because we're moving towards a trend of no skinny jeans, no short shorts, baggier clothing in general, wide pants, right? Baggier shirts. So the short shorts literally goes against that grain. It goes against that trend. That's why I think in 2021, shorts are going to get a little bit longer. Now, I'm not saying they're gonna go below your knee and get super baggy. I still think they'll be above the knee, 2 to 3 inches above the knee. That's where the sweet spot is. Next up, something that blew up in 2020, and I didn't see it coming. I definitely did not see it coming. I think I might have talked about it in a couple of videos, but I didn't know how big it was gonna be. It's the trend of animal prints. Like, so many animal prints, cheetah prints, all types of tiger stuff. I'm like, how did this happen? Was it because of Tiger King? Maybe. It was a phenomenon. It happened right when quarantine started, so obviously that blew it out of proportion. And in my opinion though, animal prints are just really risky to wear. They're hard to pull off. I can see a cool, you know, outfit with just like one type of animal print here and there, but the animal print on top and bottom and everything, like it's a lot. It's a lot. I think in general, 2020 was a year of just a lot of designs and crazy patterns, right? You got the logos everywhere, you got the cheetah prints, you got the tie-dye. There's a trend here. That trend in itself of being crazy patterns and shapes all over. But in 2021, it looks like we're slowly moving away from that. So let's keep an eye out for that and see what happens. Guys, I always have so much fun shooting these videos. Thank you so much for supporting me over the years. 2021 is here. It is insane to me what happened in 2020. It's hard to believe, you know, but because of you guys, I still had a job. Because of you guys, I still had an audience. I still have my passion, and I love creating these videos here for you. So to my hardcore fans who make it to the end of my videos, thank you so much, man. This means the world to me. I'm so happy to be able to be here, continuing to do this in 2021, and I'll be posting videos here throughout the year. So stick around. Thank you guys so much. Everything that you need from me will be listed in the description below. And yeah, just want to take a second. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. Peace.